Hello everyone, it is Saturday, March 30th. So, I thought an update is long overdue on the things I've been working on and completed objects, and some of this was filmed a while ago, so you'll just have to forgive any date discrepancies. And I also wanted to talk about a yarn haul that I recently made, and I just unboxed it. Yeah, it's just been sitting there in the box, and I've actually but I've had like 3 or 4 Michael's purchases recently. So the first of the purchases I will discuss so the first of the purchases I will discuss is because I had a $10 rewards at Michael's, and hate to let those things expire, so I went to the local Michael's and I was just going to get some loops and threads, but then I saw this other yarn. I've never bought this yarn before. I've never bought any of that velvet or chenille yarn, and this I just thought, well, it's kind of interesting, and everything was 30% off. So it's a loops and threads, and it is called Skinny Chenille. Let's see, there we go. And this color is, let me find it on here, multicolored toucan. And let's see, I'll give you the specs on it. It is a number 4, and it is 461 yards and 7.7 ounces. So I ended up getting 2 of them. And I also, they had all their spring decor on 60% off, so I got a ceramic planter, and I was going to give it to a friend. I was going to put some multicolored roses inside it and give it to a friend, and then I thought, oh dang, that thing is too nice, I got to keep it. So I got her a different ceramic planter. And speaking of roses, I will discuss those in a different video. So also, in my last video, I talked about going to Michael's and getting some purple yarn, and I didn't discuss specifically what the purple yarn was that I got, but it was loops and threads, and I got 3 skeins of the amethyst, and let's see, and 3 skeins of the mauve, which, okay, on the screen it looks blue, but it's a darker purple. And then of course I got the what was it, the Karen 1-pounder in lilac, or whatever that light color is. But I also made an online purchase, and it was for I think I got 20 skeins of yarn. They're all loops and threads. So I got 10 skeins of the white, because you know you can never have enough white, and I tend to go through a lot of them when I'm making the spring flings. And I got 2 skeins of this periwinkle. The color's not showing true on the screen. And let's see, 2 skeins of this light blue. I'd say it's like comparable to Red Heart Super Saver light blue. And 3 skeins of this ice blue. That color's pretty true. And 3 skeins of the aqua. So those are my yarn hauls, and let me show you now what I am currently working on, which I have been working on for about a month at least. Not all the time, because I got kind of overworked with doing yard work and I got a little under the weather, just kind of overexerted, and so I took like a week off. Anyhow, I'm making this one for my mom for Mother's Day. She hasn't watched my channel, so it doesn't matter if I show it. I have about, well, let's see, there's 110 rows, and I am on about to start row 99, so anyways, I should be done with it this week, this coming week sometime. So it is in sort of a blue theme. So let me just kind of show it. I just finished this part right here, which is building the new corners. These are the new corners. That's what they look like. So taking it from an octagon to a square, but it's still not quite square. It's got more rows to go. So let's see if I could, it's kind of a monstrosity at this point, so I'll just show it. So anyways, that's that one. And then I think I have already made some video that shows the other things that I worked on, so let's get to that part. Well, hello everyone. It is Wednesday, March 6th, and look what the cat dragged in from the rain. Oh my goodness. Just got back from all those errands with the landlady. Her appointment lasted over 2 hours. And when I pull up to our house, the main door to our house is on the main street, but the garage is on the side street, and I have to go all the way around the block after I let her off so that I can get parked in the driveway. And it's pouring rain, and I was sopping wet. My hands are still frozen through, but here I am. So I want to talk to you about what I have been working on and what I finished. Now, I don't have the finished objects with me. They have already been shipped and are happily with their recipients. But I did finish those 2 spring flings, and I'll just put those pictures up right here. And then early in February, a friend sent me a picture of an amigurumi Papillon dog. And she said, can you make this for me? So then I went on Etsy and I looked for a pattern, and I found a Papillon pattern, which I will link below in case anybody wants to make it. And I made that for her. Now I will say something about the pattern. The pattern calls for number 3 or DK weight yarn. And I don't carry that kind of yarn. So I made it with worsted weight number 4 yarn. But if you looked at the original picture from the pattern, I'll try to put the picture up right here. You'll see that the eyes are pretty big, but that's because it's DK weight. So the largest eyes I had probably would have been okay for a DK weight, but I didn't have a comparable eye size for worsted weight yarn. So I just did what I could with what I had, and this is what I created for my friend. Okay, so that got sent off. She was very, very happy with it. And then I started another spring fling. And this one, I'm trying to do it in primarily blue tones. But there is one part where it's section 7 and it gets kind of stripy. And you're building some leaves and flowers as the base for some flowers that will come. And I have ruined my blue scheme with the green. So I am going to frog 4 rows. Not that there's anything wrong with those rows, but here you can see, see how blue that is? And then bam, green. It just doesn't go right. So this is the back. You can really see how much blue there is from the back. But yeah, all that green I'm pulling out. I don't like it. It's not working for me. So I'll have this one done probably by the end of the month. And that's kind of what I've been working on with crochet. So I'm not a person who has to crochet every day, but sometimes I get onto a project and I just have to work on it till it's done. And that's not the case with this particular spring fling because it's probably not going to be given away until early May. So yeah. Anyways, the green has got to go. So that's really where it's at for me and crochet. And this video may continue tomorrow as I show you kind of what's going on in the garden, but right now it is like pouring rain outside and it's dark and I'm not gonna go outside. So I'll probably just do another video and show you the garden and stuff. And that's really about it for now. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you all have a really good rest of the weekend and a good Resurrection Day tomorrow. And I will see you soon. Oh, and don't forget, taxes are due 2 weeks from Monday. Bye-bye.